The night stretched endlessly before me as I drove along the deserted highway. The car's engine hummed steadily, the only sound breaking the oppressive silence. Occasionally, distant streetlights flickered, casting eerie shadows on the road. I glanced at the dashboard clock, 2:37 a.m. The winding road seemed to stretch on forever, flanked by dense woods that swallowed any light. I'd been driving for hours, trying to escape my thoughts, my fears, but they clung to me, relentless and suffocating. The events of the past few days played over and over in my mind, each memory more terrifying than the last. It had all started so innocently, a weekend trip with friends. Our adventure took a dark turn when we found an abandoned house deep in the woods. Curiosity got the best of us, and we ventured inside, unaware of the danger that awaited us in those crumbling walls. We discovered a hidden room covered in strange symbols scrawled on the walls and floor. The air felt thick with malevolence, and a chilling sense of dread washed over us. We should have left immediately, run and never looked back. But we were foolish, thinking ourselves invincible. We laughed it off, dismissing it as just another creepy old house. Then the nightmares began. Vivid, horrifying dreams that left us shaken. One by one, my friends started disappearing, vanishing without a trace. Now I was the only one left, driving aimlessly through the darkness, desperately trying to escape whatever was hunting us. The shadows grew thicker with every mile, closing in like the jaws of a monstrous beast. Suddenly, a figure appeared in the middle of the road, caught in my headlights. I slammed on the brakes, my heart pounding. A woman stood before me, ethereal and beautiful, with long hair and piercing eyes. But something about her felt off, something otherworldly. "Please," she whispered, her voice a mix of sweetness and danger. "You have to help me. They're coming for me." I hesitated, torn between the urge to flee and the need to help this mysterious stranger. But before I could decide, a low, guttural growl echoed through the night, seeming to come from the very depths of hell. Without a word, the woman turned and vanished into the darkness, leaving me alone on the empty road. Panic surged through me, and I floored the gas pedal, desperate to escape whatever horror awaited me. But it was too late. They were everywhere now, emerging from the shadows with inhuman speed. I could see their glowing eyes and twisted forms closing in from all sides, their hunger palpable. I screamed, but the sound was swallowed by the howling wind as they descended upon me like a swarm of locusts. Darkness enveloped me, pulling me towards an unknown fate. I awoke with a start, heart racing and lungs burning. Sweat drenched my clothes, and my hands shook as I fumbled for the light switch. As the room flooded with light, I realized I was alone, safe in my own bed. It had all been a dream, a horrifying figment of my imagination. Relief washed over me, and I sank back against the pillows. But as I closed my eyes, I couldn't shake the feeling that something lingered in the darkness, waiting for another chance to strike. And as the echoes of my nightmare faded, I knew that some horrors were all too real, lurking just beyond our perception, waiting to claim their next victim.